I'm Willie Diefenbach-Jones from Houston, and thank you so much for joining me today. Do you ever find that your mind is racing and you're trying to do this and that and the other thing, and you feel like you're getting nothing done? Or you rush in your office to get something, you're in a meeting and you rush in your office to get something, and you get to your office and you forgot what you're going to do. It's kind of a sign of a cluttered mind. You have too much going on. So I'm going to share with you today 5 tips to declutter your mind and make your life better. And guess what is even better? It makes you more productive. And who doesn't want that? More production? That could mean more money. So the first thing is declutter your physical space. When you got all kinds of things around, it bombards your mind and it distracts you. And even if you don't think it distracts you, it does. You look over here and there's the chamber book, and then it thinks about the chamber. You look over here at your phone. Oh, I need to call so-and-so. And just declutter your area. And it really frees your mind. Now, I will tell you, I went through a decluttering of my office to get rid of stuff. And I just went through and said, do I really need this? When's the last time I used it? And let me tell you, it just frees up your space. I don't even know how else to say it. It frees up your mind because it's not all cluttered. Number 2, write things down. You don't have to remember everything. Many of you know when you talk to me, I take notes. I look down, sometimes I say, oh, I'm on this Zoom, and I look down. Well, what I'm really doing is taking notes. I don't have to remember everything. It's the same with appointments. You don't have to remember all your appointments. Put them on an electronic calendar or a paper calendar. I'm still that paper calendar girl. It really works for me, but it has to be what works for you. Number 3, and this is a big one, let go of the past. The past clutters your mind. That person that made you angry or that person that hurt your feelings. Write a letter to them. But you don't have to send it, just write it, and it releases your feelings. You can say, these are the things I'm upset about, but gee, I respect you for this and this and this. It gets those bad feelings out of there, or that regret you had, that maybe you didn't tell your loved one that you loved them before they died, or you didn't spend too much time working. I mean, you can't change the past, so you have to let it go. And I have found the easiest way to do that is write it down and then let it go. You just have to let it go, because if you're holding on to past grudges or past mistakes, you're never going to get further than you are now. Number 4, and this is the big one, no multitasking. When I quit multitasking, it changed my life. Because now if I'm in a conversation with you, I'm not looking at Facebook, I'm not jumping all over the place trying to do something, but I'm very focused on our conversation. Or when you clean, start in whatever you start with. If you start in the kitchen, clean the kitchen. But don't do the kitchen and the bathroom and this and that, because then you're running all over the place and you don't get anything done. So get really focused on what you do. No multitasking. Now, one more thing I want to say about multitasking. For those of you that multitask during calls, like if you're talking to a person, we know you're multitasking, and it makes us appear to me we're not the priority. So think about it. Is that really how you want people to feel? And number 5, prioritize. If you have a to-do list this long, it's overwhelming. So prioritize. The top 5 things I need to do today are, and do them. And if you have things at the bottom of your list that never get done, take them off. Obviously, it's not a priority. Now today, I always like to do a free giveaway, and my free giveaway today is if you're interested in my favorite sources, online courses of decluttering your mind, please feel free to private message me. I would love to share them, because there's a lot to decluttering your mind. Hey, thank you for joining me, and have an amazing day. Bye for now.